For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check out g2a.com, and if you need any Ultimate Team coins, then head over to FIFA. The code CHES will get you a discount on both sites, and all links are down below. Hey guys, how's it going? Chez back again, and welcome to episode number 33 of the Career Mode Road to Glory here on FIFA 15. Of course, at Cambridge United, starting with an extremely tough game at home against Birmingham City, the current league leaders, as you can see, up there in first, 2 points ahead of us. Both of us remain undefeated though, although actually a lot of the teams in the league still remain undefeated. It's definitely a lot of sides playing some good football at the start of this second season. Of course, we got promoted in the first, and yesterday we made our one final signing of the opening transfer window by bringing in the goalkeeper Ogbola. Unfortunately for him, he doesn't start in this one. We do stay with Coppola. I was told in the comments the emphasis is on the first O, not the second, so it's Coppola, not Coppola. So I'll try and make sure that I get that right throughout this episode and in the future. But Coppola's... Oh, God, I immediately got that wrong. Coppola starts in goal for us today, and our new Cameroonian goalkeeper will play later on in the episode. But Jenkins Chikoe draws a good save out of their goalkeeper in the opening few minutes, and then kind of takes the most blatant of dives just after he had the shot, throwing himself to the floor. Obviously nothing given, and there's no... you can't get yellow cards for simulation in FIFA these days, but I think he might have gotten one there had he actually had that functionality been in the game. But we are eventually going to get the ball over the line, although it does come off Tom Elliott's shoulder after Ryan Donaldson's shot is well saved by the goalkeeper, deflects it up onto the bar, drops back down. And I told Tom Elliott to head it, and you see it better from the second replay that he actually it hits him on the shoulder rather than his head. I don't know whether he did it intentionally. You'll see just here, I think that may have been intentional with the shoulder. If it was, a fantastically cheeky effort from Tom Elliott to give us a 1-0 lead against the league leaders. So we're obviously delighted to have started off in such a positive fashion. We came extremely close to making it 2 here, just a foot away, or a few inches away from making it 2-0. Thankfully for Blurb, from Birmingham City's point of view, they were able to get a man back on the line after Kwesi Appiah took it around their goalkeeper. But no taking it around Coppola here. Good save by him. I did manage to get the name correct. Well done, Chez. But we head into the second half with a 1-0 lead intact. Duffy, though, into Thomas. Scored a couple of goals for Birmingham City against Blythe Spartans in the FA Cup recently. Riley, though, with the snapshot. And that was really what Birmingham City's attacking play summed up to in the opening hour or so. They really were very disappointing. Luke Chadwick is denied an absolutely spectacular goal there. That would have been a beauty if he'd have hit that on the volley and it had flown into the top corner. Unfortunately, it was well blocked by a defender, but we will pick up the corner. It's going to be Ryan Donaldson to whip it in. Already, I guess, inadvertently got himself an assist for the first, and gets the assist genuinely for the second. Paul Downing, the centre-back, rising higher than anybody else, and we take a 2-0 lead, and that was really what we deserved, to be completely honest. Robbie Simpson goes on a really nice run here, cheeky little ball roll to spread it out wide to Jenkins Chikoe, and Luke Chadwick may have been denied a spectacular goal earlier on, but he was still able to get himself onto the score sheet, and a convincing 3-0 victory against the Birmingham City side that really disappointed. I was particularly surprised at the way they played, and delighted as well, obviously, to have come away with all 3 points. So our second game of the episode is actually against a side we've played before. Burton Albion away from home. They came up with us from the League 2 last year. Of course, they finished third in the league and got that final automatic promotion spot. Ourselves and Shrewsbury finishing first and second, respectively. And then York City came up with us via the playoffs. So we know what Burton Albion are all about. They beat us last year in this corresponding fixture. Burton away was a game we actually lost in League 2 in the first season. So perhaps a little bit of redemption to be made here. And as you can see, Abogo is starting this one. I've put my new Cameroonian international goalkeeper in for the second game to see what he's all about. Obviously, he's only 60 rated. He's 22 years of age. Coppola is an acrobatic style of goalkeeper, whereas Aboga is traditional according to the stats. And he comes out well here to punch this one clear. Simpson, though, can't get it away. And McGurk is eventually going to drop it to Weir, whose shot is then blocked. He gets another chance to set up McGurk. And despite the fact that Abogo can't get anywhere near it, it does, fortunately, go over the top of the bar. But again, we said Burton were all over us in this fixture last year. And again, Abogo drawn into action with a good save there by Lewis McGurk. Again, 35 minutes here. in, and it's been all Burton so far. But we're going to try and catch them on the counter-attack here and utilise the pace we have up top. And we've got Alain Saint-Maximin in behind, our loan signing from Saint-Etienne, and our first chance of the game, and we take the lead. Clinical finishing from the loanee, the wide left-handed side midfielder. Normally you see Kwesi Apayao racing away in those situations. This time he was the instigator with a lovely ball through, and we're able to take ourselves a 1-0 lead. Man in behind here though in Musinho, but Bogo again comes up big with a great save. We stay 1-0 in front. Really pleased with the way that he acquitted himself so far in this game, to be completely honest. I was nervous as to whether he was actually going to be worth bringing in for £2,000 a week, but so far, again, another good save, proving to be a decent purchase, and actually may give Coppola, a good run for his money when it comes to that first team spot. It's going to take me a while to get used to saying Coppola rather than Coppola, isn't it? We come close to a second here off the post, and McLaughlin eventually manages to pounce on the loose ball before it drops back to Robbie Simpson. The chance to make it 2 unfortunately passes us by, but we are going to get another chance. Kwesi Apayao in behind. We say it's normally him in these situations with that pace. Not really too many options here, but does drill it across. But Tom Champion shows why he's a holding midfielder and not a striker, with a rather disappointing first time shot down into the ground and well wide. But we were able to get redemption for the defeat last season, with 3 points away from home against Burton Albion, to continue our assault on the League One table, hoping to continue that assault with a game at home against Walsall in the third game of the episode. Of course, now we're outside of the transfer window. We are up to 3 games an episode, so this will be the third and final one today. Again, Coppola back into the starting lineup. A few rotation players in there. Of course, we do. Our centre-back Paul Downing that scored the goal against Birmingham, actually we signed him on a pre-contract from Walsall, but I rested him today and put in Baptiste C, the guy we got from Deportivo on loan, the Frenchman. He's only 18 years of age, but he's been very accomplished so far whenever he's played for me. So giving him a chance in this game against Walsall, who actually are there and thereabouts in the league table as well. So I think at this particular stage they were where we were against Birmingham. They were sat in third at this particular moment in time. So obviously one of the better sides in the division as well, and we'll do our best trying and get another positive result. We're obviously in great form right now. Tom Elliott going to have the first shot that's well saved by O'Donnell, when actually it was a match of goalkeepers today. Abogo was the difference in the second game rather, against who did we just play? Against Burton Albion. Jeeves, well done, Ted. And Liam Hughes came close there with that lovely overhead kick. Would have loved that to fly into the top corner. Unfortunately, from the moment it left his foot, it was kind of going and spinning high and wide. But we pick up the ball on the counter-attack then. Lovely little tackle in the middle by Michael Woods. Sends through Adam Armstrong on loan from Newcastle, one-on-one, and unfortunately cannot find the back of the net. Really disappointing for him. And unfortunately we stay at 0-0. But Tom Elliott is going to work it into Adam Armstrong again. And a second chance he has one-on-one goes awry, although this one was a spectacular save by O'Donnell. A wonderful one arm, as you can see there, just shoves the wrist out at it, gets enough on it, bats it away, and we're going to have the corner to come in from Harrison Dunk. Up goes Liam Hughes, denied his spectacular overhead kick, but again, similar to how Luke Chadwick was denied a spectacular goal in the first game, still able to get himself onto the score sheet. Liam Hughes with the header, and it's 1-0 Cambridge as we head towards half-time. Adam Armstrong, though, still working, trying to get himself a goal, having numerous chances in this game so far. Another one here, flashes wide with the left-footed shot after Tom Elliott wins it back off the defender. It's only a matter of time before Adam Armstrong starts to score goals. He's having plenty of chances. He's going to be threaded through again here by Tom Elliott, through not necessarily one-on-one, because there is a defender inside him. The angle tightened, and Tom Elliott can't throw himself and quite make contact with it as he tries to follow in on the rebound from the goalkeeper's save. But Walsall cutting inside the box here, and Ashley Grimes just gets completely wiped out by Harrison Dunk. There was no tackle attempted there. It was genuinely just two players running into each other. I thought the guy was going to go down the line, so tried to just show him down the line with Harrison Dunk. He cut inside, and Dunk just wiped him out. Just straight up ran into him. You can see with Dunk's feet, there's no attempt at a tackle there. He literally just ran straight through Ashley Grimes. So it's a chance for Walsall to equalise from the spot. And I try a little bit of naughtiness with the goalkeeper, trying to put him off. But actually, that in fact only inspires him to go ahead and put away a really, really impressive penalty into the bottom left-hand corner. So we made a change. Luke Chadwick coming on for Tom Champion, a Cam coming on for a CDM. So an attacking change by myself, trying to get ourselves in front if we possibly could. We're into the 90th minute now. We are going to get a chance, though. Can we win it it in the final moments, just like Ryan Donaldson did in a previous episode. Not quite. Adam Armstrong again with the chance, well saved by the goalkeeper, and for a second time Elliott can't quite get to the rebound, so we get a point from this one. That's the first time we've dropped points in a while, actually. We've been in fantastic form, winning almost every single game we've played this season. As you can see, we now sit top of League One after 8 games. 5 games won, 3 games drawn, and a point clear of Birmingham City, who, of course, we handed them their first defeat of the season earlier on in the episode. And after, at the beginning of the episode, there were 5 or 6 teams that were undefeated. Now it's only ourselves and Barnsley down in 9th, although they've drawn 6 games so far. So they'll definitely be wanting to turn those draws into wins to try and rise up the table. But for now, things going very well indeed for us in League One. Of course, only recently having come up from League Two last season. Fellow promoted side Shrewsbury doing well, though, up in 7th and only outside of the playoffs on goal difference. And of course, unfortunately for Burton and York, further down the table towards the bottom places. But that will bring today's episode to a close, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Of course, subscribe if you haven't already. We are closing in on 43,000 subscribers. Would be great if we could hit that at some point towards the end of the weekend, maybe at the beginning of next week. I will probably be streaming tonight. I can't guarantee anything, but I will have tweeted out during the afternoon. So follow me on Twitter. There will be links in the description, and of course feel free to follow the Twitch channel as well, and then you'll get an email notification when I go live, and links to the Twitch channel will be in the description also. So check me out on there, check me out on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.